Okay. You guys ever have those days where you just don't want to get any work done? Live on YouTube. Very cool. OSRS on stream? I have not been playing OSRS at all. I've just been playing Deadlock. And that's been causing me to go crazy. Every day? That's crazy. Hell yeah. Well, that's not true. Not me. Not every day for me. I actually like doing stuff. It's just today I just didn't want to do anything. I think it's because we streamed on Saturday for like 6 hours. Yeah. It's my last week of work at my studio before they move to a skeleton crew. Sag. The economy truly is destroying everything now. Sad. Sad. I opened my project for like 5 minutes today before launching Frostpunk 2. Hey, come on, you gotta finish one task at least. One thing must be done. And then you can play Frostpunk. Frost of Punk. The task was open project. It's not a task. It's not the economy, it's greed and inflation. Isn't that just the economy? I don't know about you, but interest rate going up, everything else. I feel like that's kind of a... When you put all these things together, I feel like that is kind of literally the economy in a nutshell. Now, I am no economist. I'm an idiot who uses Unreal Engine, so I don't know. Who knows? But I feel like... I'm simultaneously playing War Thunder, watching the stream, and taking a quiz at the same time, and my project is open in the background, giga-tasking. This motherfucker's crazy. He's doing everything at once. I was going to ask you to play this while you're AFK. What is it? All right, maybe next time. Maybe next time. I like it though. Meow, when meow scratch me? Kidding. You sure you're kidding? Are you sure you're kidding? Shoot that guy. How am I? I'm horrible. How are you? No, I'm okay. That feeling when someone asks you how you are, but you can't actually tell them how you are. So you just say you're fine. But in reality, you're actually not that fine. Actually, your day is horrible. You just don't want to trauma dump. My day's fine. This wire that I have in my mouth now is going to take quite a bit of while to fucking get used to. But yeah. I got 2 metal wires in my mouth. What do we get done today? We got a couple maintenance jobs that we could do. We do have to work in the door. The doors are... Yeah. My life needs patching. Get rid of the cold debuff and fix the player economy. I'm telling you, man, they need to remove the Grand Exchange. They need to remove the Grand Exchange. It's not helping anybody. It's getting to everybody's fucking brains. There's like a brain worm inside of the Grand Exchange. They put some shit in the water. I don't know what they put in the water, man. There's worms in the water, man. You know, I feel like I could do a pretty good job of doing like doing a like political grifting crazy motherfucker podcast. Just come up with the wildest shit. Spread the wildest fucking like misinformation. Dude, hell yeah. They put something in the water to make you forget. They put something in the water to make you invest in Nvidia stocks, all right? They put some fucking shit in the water. I don't know what they did. Put that shit through an osmosis filter. Shit my pants, I did. Shakamura, thank you for the prime, brother. Thank you. Please never do that. Every leftist says that, but it would take such a toll on your psyche that you would quit before you got an audience. You just have to be crazy enough, or maybe be, I don't know, be a nepo baby, or like have like insider people that could like shill your stream or something. If you ever do a Just Chatting stream, I'll be there. Brother, this entire stream is a Just Chatting stream. Masked as a game dev stream. Are you fucking kidding me? You kidding me? This entire stream is a Just Chatting stream. Rap. What is the next piece of the puzzle? What do we do next? What do we do next? I'm pacing. I'm pacing. I'm in a tunnel, and I'm pacing. Probably more profitable and secure than game development. I don't know if that's entirely true. There was some person that was like, I don't know what their name was. Anyways, they're like pro-terrorist or something. I don't know what the fuck that means. I read it on Reddit. Anyways, what I was saying, what I was saying is this person used to stream, and I don't know how that individual made their money at all, but they apparently just started crying on stream because they only have 200 subs now, and they're not making enough money. And oh wait, no, they're getting sued. Wait, are they getting sued? No, they're a part of a lawsuit, I think, and they're losing the lawsuit. Something with Ethan Klein or whatever, whoever the fuck that. They're all. I hate all of these names. All of these people are shitty people. That I'm gonna say it. They're all really bad people. Sorry, Sonny. I'm having a moment. You know, I know you said last time I shouldn't shit on devs and stuff like that or other people, but I'm having a moment. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on it. I was talking to my my partner about this. It's like, dude, there are some really shitty people out there that just have a huge following, and it's crazy. It's crazy. But I guess, like, people find it to be entertaining, I guess, I suppose. Does the train just run, or can you change the speed? I think, I thought about it, making it so the players could maybe change this, adjust the speed of the train. What would be, I guess, the gameplay... What would be the gameplay inclination to slow down the train? I guess it could be the fuel goes down slower, but then the train goes slower. So then maybe that could give you enough time to go out and go pick up some items and shit if you really need to. I guess that could be the inclination to slow down the train temporarily. Shitting on game devs that are in the same lane as you, doing things the best they can, just like yours, is just not cool. What did I... Who was I shitting on? Last stream? I don't even know anymore. Who was I shitting on? Was I making fun of E33? I think I was. You're shitting on the Titanfall's like Apex devs and making another hero shooter? Ah, that's what it was. Yeah. I called it Concord 2. I remember. I gotta turn off that sphere trace. Yeah, man, that's kind of toxic. Yeah, I gotta admit, seeing all the fucking toxic shit online and seeing some of the stuff thrown at me, it has changed my brain a little bit. It's rewired my brain a little bit. I'm sorry. I needed to do like a full detox and figure out other things to look up on the internet. I think that's what I need to do, or like find other things to do. I think I need to get away from the computer, honestly. Like realistically, I think that's the biggest thing. I need to get away from the computer because this shit's not helping me. Like scrolling through Twitter and shit, reading stupid Reddit posts. Ugh. Ugh. It's time to become an offline board game dev. You are right, though, Sonny. You are right. Admittedly, I concede I shouldn't be shitting on other games. I'm just inherently a kind of negative person in some ways. I'm looking for something. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. I'm looking for, what was I looking for? Where the fuck I am, man? What was I, wait, hold on. What was I actually looking for? I'm actually going fucking crazy. I did something that felt buggy. And as such, you were talking about deleting a sphere. Ah, yes, the sphere trace. Thank you. Thank you. Good call. Where is that? It's in here. It's in here. There we go. I think it's that one. Not sure how you plan on handling player revives, but getting to the next station will surely revive them. Being able to pump speed to get there faster and bring your friends back into the game should be reason enough to go full speed ahead. Yeah, yeah. No, definitely. Between stations, your friends will come back. 100%. Link cosmetics to those challenges like super hard? Yes. I don't know if the speed would be like going over... Oh, I guess you could go over 100% speed. That could be kind of interesting. But then you burn fuel a lot faster. I thought going over 100% speed would be you over-fueling the capacity. But it could be interesting giving that control to the players. Yeah. Yeah. Unstable fuel. What resource did I use to learn blueprints? Like YouTube and just making stuff myself and whatnot, or trying to make stuff myself. Did I say I was using Steam Core for my sessions, etc.? Yes, I am using Steam Core. Yup. Steam Core Pro, whatever it's called. 100%, 101% of the internet is just bots. Just gotta relax. Yeah, maybe, I guess, I don't know. I can't go into the, I can't like delusionalize myself and just assume everyone's a bot that just says something absolutely just fucking crazy, because there are people out there that are just like, but it's true. I should be a more positive, or at least reasonable, a more reasonable influence upon others, I suppose. It's true. Even though, to me, I don't think I have like an influence, but, you know. Yeah. What I don't like is how the admin crowd thinks they can destroy devs' jobs because they don't agree with their personal values, even though these people have 100% more creative skill than than this creator. It's so unfair. You know, what can you do, man? What can you do? People, when people start, and it's something that, you know, I find myself sometimes getting locked into myself, which is why I'm saying I should probably be very careful with the way I word things. People can get you can easily get very riled up and stuck in a very hateful, you can get very stuck into a very hateful loop, like just hating everything, certain types of people, certain types of things, and then it gets dangerous very, very quickly. Is this game something like Engine Fall? No. Engine Fall is very like shooter-esque. This is not a shooter. This is a friendslop game. This is a friendslop game. You only learn not to care so much about others' opinions. I feel like that's easier said than done. It's like the same thing with like just ignore people's feedback or ignore people's criticism. Like it's not easy to just somehow remove something you read or heard in your head. You know what I mean? Like it's not something that can necessarily be easily done. Maybe for some people, maybe it could be easily done. I don't know. Kind of. I don't know. GMC is interesting. We're gonna have to figure out how to do ladders. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do that. We're gonna have to figure out how to do some ladders. But yeah. I want to challenge AI bros to enter a game jam and win, which they can't, so they could be humbled. See, like that's a good example though of like why I just need to stop looking at Twitter. Because there's all this talk about AI bros and like I genuinely think there's a bunch of them that are just rage baiting for like Twitter likes and shit. But like it doesn't impact me or anything. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's just what's the point of challenging an AI bro to game jam just to boost your ego? I don't think it's necessary to boost a person's ego. It's more so to make them realize how difficult it actually is to do stuff. But then they're just going to be like, well, I could have just used AI to make it easier or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like, none of this matters. None of this matters. None of it matters, but none of it matters to me because I'm privileged enough to be doing the thing I'm doing until someone's job is kicked out because all of this AI shit. So I understand to an extent where the frustration comes from. But I do think at the end of the day, the thing with AI shills and AI CEOs and all this shit, they're just, yeah, I would agree that I think mental gymnastics is the best way of going about describing the thought process for individuals that are like 100% just like that. Sometimes it's not easy, but how you respond is easy. Too many people act on emotions. Acting on emotions cause bad things to happen generally. Yeah, dude, there's so many tweets I could have responded to calling someone an idiot. But I had to control myself and be like, maybe it's not worth the drama. Because there is a problem right now. I will say there's a problem in the game space where as a developer, you are not allowed to talk back to people for some fucking stupid reason. Even though I should be allowed to call someone an idiot. In fact, I feel like it is my societal responsibility to call certain people idiots. And I am not doing my duty because I'm a game developer. And apparently there's like a stigma where it's like game developers are not allowed to talk back to people. It's like that AI Santa thing, dude. People are pissed off that AI Santa is being sassy and talking back to people. And yeah, Santa's AI. He's not real. He's an AI. He was an AI this entire time. Yep, Shaq. I had a hate train ran on me like 2 to 3 weeks ago. I had to act Have to act super professionally when it's straight up trolls. People just want punching bags. Yeah. I kind of hope I never reach, like, a crazy amount of popularity, because I feel like it's actually just... It kind of just sucks, honestly, when you see, like, the type of stuff certain people deal with. I was looking at a comment section for, like, Peak. Because I guess they did a collab with some music artist, and people were so pissed off, and I saw some comments of, like, the devs should kill themselves and shit. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, they're like, I'm uninstalling and refunding this game and some crazy shit just because they did a collab with a music artist. What was his name? BB No Money, some shit. Anyways, hold on. Let me do these 5 push-ups real quick. I was like, the fuck are people? What? Like what? Like what? 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me a second. People be getting too comfortable with that internet separation. I don't know, David. I don't know. How am I doing the background movement? Endless runner. The train is the only element that is not moving. The surrounding environment is all using world position offsets. And we're treating it almost like a tile. A decision was made that I disagree with. Now, feeling as though I've been slighted, I will lash out. How many push-ups can I do in one now? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know. 5? We don't talk about more than that, okay? It's just 5 at once. Okay? No more than that. All right? 5 at once. Okay? All right. You have no idea how many times no-nos, Italian grandpas try to explain to me why UE5 sucks. Do not interact with people like that. I'm gonna be honest. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. Here's my perception of why people are saying that. They're saying it from an emotional background. The reality of it is, even if you tell them things that counteract their point, what the thing is, the games that they're playing that have bad performance because of the engine are not going to magically have better performance just because you've somehow enlightened them with more information about the game engine or game engines or game development in general. They don't give a shit. They don't care. That's my perception of it. Maybe that's a very defeatist, I guess, way of looking at it, but I don't think they actually care. I think they're coming at it from an emotional standpoint. That's why I think people like John Nanite, I think work so well, is because there's so much emotion involved with that subject. So, yeah. Something extremely, something like 10 variations or whatever. For something like an endless runner, you would just, you just spawn the level or whatever and then just move it along the path or whatever. I don't know. I'm too combative to walk away, though. Yeah, I guess. I don't think there's such thing as a bad game engine. No, every game engine has pros and cons. Literally every single one. How much for the push-up endless run? Huh? People online just argue their opinions to win their side. They're almost never conversating on a productive level. I'm right, you're wrong. So no matter what you say, their mind is made up. I think that's true for maybe like 90, like a majority, or I don't know if I want to say majority. I think that's true for people, some people for sure. But I think there are some people that are genuinely are curious to an extent as well. I don't know. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy that does stupid shit. I'm just a guy. Wonder how John Nana is doing now that E33 won Game of the Year. Is he still uploading videos? Let me see. I was about to search up John Nanite. What was his name again? I already forgot. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. It's something. Ah, I remember now. That took me a bit. His last video was 2 weeks ago. I don't understand why the title says new indie game studio, but they're not even working on a game anymore. They literally said that they don't work on games anymore. What do they work on? I don't. I thought they said they quit working on their game. He's relapsed? No, I didn't click on any of the videos. Fun fact, the algorithm of TikTok/YouTube prefers rage bait. I think yeah, I'm sure that's true to some extent. Did you see how tired Kojima got hearing the E33 music? Bro, wasn't there a moment where he was like, it almost looked like he rolled his eyes. Okay, can I be a little negative right now? Can I be a little negative? Okay, in the past, we've seen Kojima go up on stage and talk for like 15 minutes long and take up such a long period of time. There is a part of me, okay? I'm being negative. I'm sorry, I'm being negative. There's a part of me that was kind of glad Kojima never was able to go up on stage. I'm sorry, dude. Seeing him get like the fucking favoritism that he has, and then like he literally had no time up on stage. So fucking great. I wonder how Jeff and Kojima's relationship is, because oh man. I heard they stopped being friends after the night. No! Stop! Yeah, UE5 games look the same in terms of graphics. That's rage bait. That's rage bait. I spotted it. Rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait. Ha ha. Rage bait. Anyways. Your snaps are so crisp. Are they like good crisp or bad crisp? I'm a good snapper. Rage baiting your viewers. Am I using Lumen in this project? No. I am not. I am not. Lumen, Nanite, VSM? No. TAA, TSR? No. You guys notice that they like brought on a security guard that like is way more prominent in the camera now in that to try to, I guess they're trying to avoid yet another what did the guy say on stage? What did that one guy say on stage? What did he say on stage? What was the Bill Clinton thing? Yeah, the Bill Clinton thing. What did he say? It was like Bill Clinton is my like something. My like dad or something? What did he say? Bill Clinton is my rabbi. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is out of nowhere. The guy looked fucking... Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Are you saying Kojima's not God's gift to games? Who is God's gift to games? No one. I don't think anyone is God's gift to games. That's the reality. No one is. Ugh. Ugh. Turn the valve! God, turning the valve kind of fucking sucks. The controls are really shit with the physics handle and stuff. Unfortunate. For some reason, my YouTube isn't showing me that comment. Is it because you said dick? Maybe. I have friends that met that and ran into that kid in Southern Cali and he was live streaming and was a total dick. Wait, what? He's a Bill Clinton kid is a total dick? Who would have thought? Yeah, rub that sphere real good. We should get some work done. The turning sound for the valve sounds like those penny press machines at museums. It does. Okay, I was looking through my sound library. I literally did not know what to choose, so I just chose this. I don't know if it's like a good sound. It's kind of sounds like gears clicking together or something. But yeah. Explain to me what you're doing with the background. It's not level streaming. It is not level streaming. It is quite literally a shader. Okay, there's an instance static mesh just to get the instances going. It is a shader that then moves everything with time, and it is only doing a fraction of the time. So what basically this is what this looks like underneath the hood is it looks like this. It's going to move over a certain period of time. This being the certain period of time here. It's going to move a certain amount of distance. I'm specifying the distance because I was doing this dynamically, but it didn't work too well. It's going over a certain amount of distance from 0 to 1. It is basically moving one tile. So like, let's say we have a Lego tile. It is moving one tile to the right. And then at the end here, it is resetting itself to go back to the beginning. So then that way it looks like it's infinite, but in reality, all it's doing is resetting itself. And that's all it's doing. And no level streaming, none of that. It's all just shader trickery using the world position offset. That's it. The only thing that is moving is this tunnel. This tunnel is moving at the same speed as the other stuff. This is the only thing that's actually moving because it has collision. It has some gameplay impact. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Is the valve moving up and down as you rotate it? No, it's just that there's a shader effect on the train as well that makes it look like the train is like bobbing up and down and just adds some rotation. I have to make it so it's turned off when you're on the inside of the train. Falling off the train will be instant death? Yes, yeah. Because WPO does not affect the collision of an object, it literally just affects the visuals of it. I'm making it so if you fall off the train, you would essentially die. You would die. You would go big physics body mode. It should be funny. Hopefully. But yeah, there's a little shader on the train as well. Kind of makes it so the suspension looks like it's doing stuff. It's pretty cool. Very subtle detail. Adds a little bit of life to the train. There's also a little camera shake. Very, very subtle camera shake. Yeah, I think it's fun. Obviously though, the problem is that the internal elements of the train are not going to be moving as much. Am I gonna have that swoosh swoosh effect in the tunnel? Oh, you fucking bet your two butt cheeks I will. Pink, red, purple, pixel, multiple colors. That was crazy. You see that? That was a plethora of colors. That's crazy. Anyways, let's get to work. We haven't done a single thing this stream. How long have we been live for? An hour and a half. Wow. Okie dokie. Is GPU dying again? No, I think it's a shader thing. I think it's just a shader thing. I think it's the volumetric fog and the posterization effect just not playing very happy together. Or the posterization effect is like missing a clamp somewhere, and it's causing the emissive value to go like really high up somewhere. And that's what's going on, I think. Or my GPU is dying, which, God forbid, especially right now with all the prices of everything. I don't know if the GPU prices are spiked up. I know RAM prices are, but... Do I use substance detector stuff? I use substance. I haven't opened it in a while, though. Because I have not found the need for it just yet. I think we spin that wheel for no reason one more time. You know what? I like them. You just... Woo! Ugh. Yes! Yes! All right. HD and SSD prices are supposedly going up due to another manufacturer leaving consumer products. Right, I did hear about that. I did hear about that. The world is ending. Was it Samsung? I thought it was a different company. I thought it was a different company that's just going straight to like servers or whatever the fuck it was. Micron. I've heard of Micron, but I didn't hear about Samsung. They're cutting SATA drive production. Isn't SATA just old hard drives? Or is that also SSDs? It's SSDs. Would an M.2 be considered a part of that as well? I feel like SATA, like, to be fair, any of that old hard drive tech, I think it is just like how floppy disks ended up being fucking thrown out the window. Okay, I assumed M.2 is not SATA. So I'm assuming they're probably just going to ramp up production on M.2. Right? I would assume so. Fred, I think that what we're going to do, because we kind of want the horror element to really work well with the game, I think the doors, right now, they are automatic. In the future, you can see that the hand is appearing already, right? To kind of get... We fucked around with it a little bit. I am going to make it so you actually have to slide the door open. Like, grab the handle and slide that fucker open. There will be malfunctions, though. We have a maintenance task here called a door jam. You have to do like a really quick little QTE to repair the door so you can open or close it. So there will be, it'll be manual, but it will still have issues at times. M.2 is a PCIe bridge to non-volatile memory. Ah, yes, words that I don't fully understand. Didn't the president say that like 10 different companies are starting manufacturing in the US? The president, yeah. I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to build a PC right now, but Godspeed to anybody that has to. Shit fucking blows. Oh, didn't they also... I recently heard... is it true that consoles... Is it consoles that they're going to reduce the RAM memory, and also iPhones are going to be reducing the memory, and you have to like choose an upgraded version to get the actual proper gigabytes? Laptops as well. Oh my god, dude. AI! Woo! AI, let's go! Woo! AI! AI, right? Yeah, dude, guys, AI. A few months ago I was going to, and then decided now nah, build a new PC in 2026. Oh, Nads, you should have fucking trusted your gut, man. Retailers said the reason prices haven't dropped is because people keep buying. Imagine AI companies go boom in 6 months. I hope the bubble bursts sooner rather than later. I think AI is great for medical stuff to help with diagnosis, but I can't think of much else it's going good for. I think it's great to expose just how fucking horrible our copyright system is, and how our judicial, is that the word? Judicial? Legal? Our legal system, how fucking flawed it is. I think let's be real. It's great at exposing just how dog shit our legal system is. Am I right? Hey, copyright for thee, but not for me, says the AI companies. Working just as intended. True that. True that. Anyways, let's not get too political. I apologize. Embrace the AI era. Stop resisting. Of course, it's going to fall, but this is just the future. That's rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait. Hoo hoo ha ha. Rage bait. You're golden. Babe, there's not going to be any fresh water. Just get used to it. Drink the Coca-Cola, okay? Just drink the Coca-Cola. Stop what you're doing. Just drink the Coca-Cola, all right? Just embrace it. just drink the Coke, all right? Just drink it. It's fine. Just embrace it. It's the future. I'm being a dick. Anyways, let's move on. We got work to do. We've done nothing this stream. I would be real. Mainly because I just don't want to do anything. I'm going to be honest. If I got to see one blueprint node and... Hey, Fist Crimson, what are you working on right now? That's the wrong stream. That's on the OnlyFans stream. Can you call me by my real name? Not my side name. What's the story of this game? You and your friends have to keep a train going. In a world where monsters are in their own subset, split off societies, and you are tasked to bring those passengers to their next location. I don't know. Some shit with monsters and shit and items and shit, trains. 90 minutes in and this guy just starts working. What? About use Meshy AI to improve your workflow just by thinking? It's a multiplayer game? It is a multiplayer game. It is indeed. That is true. We should probably work on more of the maintenance jobs. What do you guys say about working on the toilet clog? What do you guys say about working on the... How would you interact with the toilet clog? Hold on. How would you unclog the toilet? What would be the way to unclog the toilet? You would like crouch down and maybe like that, like would it be like that? suck it out. No, we're not doing that. Thanks for the sound effects. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't know if the toilet's a good idea right now. Maybe we work on the other things. We could work on the welfare check. We could work on the fire. If we work on the fire, then we can work on the usable slash equipable items, because then we can work on the fire extinguisher. And then we can have a fire extinguisher that you actually have in your item hotbar. And then we can have the hotbar actually do things. So we're like doing two things at once. No, we're not doing the plunger right now. I think the fire is a good idea. I think the fire is a good idea. Okay, hold on. Fire actor for maintenance job. Yesterday I played your Super Fire game and I feel like there's a shortage of ammo. The game rewards skillful play. So if you don't miss and you get 7 kills in a row, you get your ammo back. You can execute enemies to get your ammo back. There's the ammo boxes, depending on your difficulty, if you have those. Certain weapons give more ammo as well if you use a different primary weapon. It's definitely not a Call of Duty game where you just go... Yeah. Fire actor for maintenance job. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oakley dokley. How would we go about doing this? Fire actor for maintenance job. Maybe instead... No. I like the idea of a separate fire actor, because then we can make like other things go on fire. And then that's cool. And then that's cool. And then we can make it so the fire damages the player, and then we can test damaging, and then we can make the damage more reactive on the client side doing this. And then that's fucking sick. And then we're so ready. Yes. Okay, let's get a really basic fire extinguisher model going. Extremely basic fire extinguisher. Let's go. Wait, where's my size reference? Make a game with heart-touching story? Nah, I'm good, man. That's not my kind of games. I don't make those kind of games. You can ask a different indie dev. I'm not that kind of indie dev. I make stupid, silly games that are just about gameplay, because for me that's always been the type of stuff that I wanted to play as a gamer, as a fellow gamer. No, I'm not putting gas on the fire. I'm not using gas. Once upon a time, there was a little train called Rot. Oh, dude, my partner was like, you should come up with a brand name for the train service. And I was like, the fuck would I call it? Rot could be good. R-O-T? R-O-T. It could be an acronym. I don't know. What would be the acronym? What could be the acronym? R-O-T. Railroad Operation Transit. Oh my fuck. Oh my shit. Railroad Operation Transit. Oh my god. Or what about Railroad Operation Transportation? Railroad, would that make sense? Railroad, railway operations and transport. Oh my God. Did you guys AI generate that? Because if you did, maybe I will be on board on the bubble. I'm liking all these different things. Let's put railroad operation transit. Railway operations and transport. I like that one too. Railroad operation training. I don't know if that would make sense because you're not really, it's not necessarily training. This would be like the company name. Can I ask what your system specs are? I'm just curious about game dev systems. I have an i7, the i9 12900K, whatever the hell it was, with a RTX 3070 Ti. Yeah, i9 12900K with 64 gigs of RAM. Yeah. There it is. Ran out of time. Oh my God, ran out of time. I like the railway operations and transport. I think this was kind of mixed off of this one. So this was an evolution of this one in some ways. Railway operations and transport. That sounds like a friend sloppy name. That sounds very friend sloppy. Very friend sloppy. Railway operations and transport. Hello and welcome to Railway Operations and Transport. It makes it so we use the name the name that's in the name that's called train rot, which is just a play on words of brain rot, but we actually use the ROT as an actual thing. 64 gigs of RAM, chatters. We're right. You are a billionaire. Hey, slow it down. Okay, I bought that long time ago. Okay, before the end of the world. After building my game, how would I go polish the game? I would use 30 grit sandpaper, and then you want to work your way up. So then you go to like 50 grit, 60 grit, 70 grit, you know. That's that typically. Sometimes maybe you could use oil or water. That also helps too. Yeah. Some people, they don't use sandpaper. They use that wire mesh shit. The metal wire mesh. Yeah. But be careful. Those make little pieces of metal fall off. Careful with that one. I think that deserves like 50 push-ups, no stop. What do you mean? Why? Polish mentioned? No, nobody mentioned Poland. Okay, sit back down. Just sit down. No one mentioned it. It used to be 32. And then once I upgraded my I remember I bought 32 and then a friend of mine was like, "Yeah, I have 64 gigs of RAM." And then I was like, "Maybe I should just get 64 gigs of RAM now." So I just got 64 gigs of RAM. I think it's 32 times 2. I think because that runs better than apparently 16 times 4. Apparently 4 RAM sticks doesn't work as well as 2. I don't know. I don't remember where I saw that. I gave my cat a tuna treat this morning. It was messy because of the packet that came in, but he loved it. Oh. 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 How about this one for the UE lovers? Real-time overkill technology. I don't know if that would work well for a railway company. You know, I don't know if that would do too hot. Retro fire extinguisher. Let's see what kind of references we can find of a retro fire extinguisher. It's not much different. Let's just make a fire extinguisher. Just make a fire extinguisher. Oh my god, there's a fire extinguisher with a huge, huge handle. Huge! It's enormous! That thing's huge! Fire extinguisher usage equals shake to spray. Ooh, I like the idea of having to shake it. Having to shake it just to fucking spray that, or to charge it up. Yeah. Eight sticks runs even worse. I tried it on my previous computer because it had 8 slots. What the fuck? 8 slots? That's a server motherboard. That's not a normal consumer motherboard. 8 slots of RAM. What the heck? Hey, Corrado, how's it going? Hold on, I'm looking up some... I like this reference. We're going to go with this one. This is my guy. This is my guy. We don't need 24 verts, brother. Get this... Okie dokie. There's 8 slot consumer boards for it? What the fuck? It was back in 2012. The 30K supported 8 slots? Oh my god. Why would you need that many slots? But why? Why would you need that many slots? Our fire extinguisher canister comes with a free discount to McDonald's. Don't miss out. What if I just delete that edge loop? Let's keep this shit nice and optimized, you know, for the lower end PCs that can't render 1000 triangles for some reason. Thank you, Tom. Artificial intelligence, intelligence train. Then you can ask for billions of dollars from any AI investment company. Is that all you have to do, is just say that there's AI in your thing, and then you get like billions of dollars? Don't even bother, you use UE. Hey, you watch it. You watch it. I set the screen percentage to 60%. It's extremely optimized. Do I ever model with a subdivision surface modifier? Only when I'm doing high poly. Only when I'm doing high poly. I haven't been making any high poly meshes. This is my spooky playlist that I've started to build up. I kind of wish I had 64 gigs of RAM, but 32 is fine for now. DDR5 soaring through the roof, and then DDR4 is being affected too. Let me check the prices of my, like, if I were to search up on Amazon, 64 gigabytes RAM. Ah! Wait, there's a $232. That doesn't... $909. $798. Are these just resellers? No. The shipper and seller is Amazon. Hey, wait, hey, no. I bet you this is a reseller. It's not, it's Amazon. That's not possible. There's some RAM sticks here for $232 for 32 gigs of RAM. That's a, is that a normal price? is that I don't know. That isn't. About 128 gigs was it 1.2K? Now it's like 2.5K. What the shit? You believe us now? I never not believed you guys. I just wanted to see like what it was like for my own. Oh, I bought 64 gigs of RAM back in November of 2024 for $300. Now those sticks cost 1,200. Oh my god, I am a gajillionaire. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh wait, it's sold by a third party. It's sold by a third. These guys are fucking slimy motherfuckers. Slimy motherfuckers. I want to explode my brain. I need to move multiple physics bodies inside the UV physics asset editor, and they're all going in random directions. Ah, that happened to me too. I think that shit's fucked. I'm pretty sure the physics asset editor is just straight broken. I think that's just straight broken. So you're telling me the RAM that I bought that was $300 is now going for $1,200. That's AI. Woo! AI. Let's go, guys. AI. I love AI. Soon I won't have drinking water because they need to be cooled. Yeah, listen, the AI is more important, okay? Fuck off. All right, you drinking water? Who gives a fuck? All right, listen. Fuel the system. Where's my fire extinguisher reference? So we need a cube at the top there. We need a lever. Yeah, we need a lever, and then we need a... Wait, this shit's like way more rounded. I don't know why this shit's like... Oh, by the way, I finished up Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy yesterday. Very good movie. Very good movie. Great movie, even. Fantastic movie. There's so many, like, big tier actors in that movie. I did not fucking know. There's Benedict Cumberbatch. There's the guy who plays Inspector Gordon from Batman. I forgot his actual name. There's tons of people. Tom Hardy, I think was his name. Crazy. Lots of big name actors in there. Which movie? Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. It's easier to buy a pre-built PC than buy RAM separate. I bet you they're charging up on their shit too. Like, they have to be. There's no fucking way they're not charging up on their shit, right? Like, ain't no way they're not, like, making their shit more expensive. They'd be crazy not to. Where? Here's the spooky music. It's to get real spooky. I could have said that better. I don't know. It's to get real immersed in this spooky world we're trying to form. What the fuck is going on with this? Get this fire extinguisher off my screen. I'm getting pissed off. Actually, get back on my screen. You know what? You can come back. Yeah, you're not that bad, actually. Where are you? No, come back. Where are you? Wait, we're friends. We're friends, where are you? Oh, there he is. The Firefighters Association of Missouri. They posted this. Thank you. Thank you, Missouri. Why did they call themselves Misery? End of 2026, everything's going to go to shit. I bet you it's going to happen much earlier. There's no way they're not going to be upcharging RAM. It's going to get to a point where, like, people can just buy a pre-built PC, take the RAM out, and then sell for a profit. They're just going to sell their shit for a profit. What happened to my mouse? This is not the right speed. I'm just praying that my PC doesn't crap out in the next year. If there's one thing I don't wish, even upon my worst enemies, PC issues. That shit fucking sucks. Having computer issues is just not a fun time. It's not a fun time. I gotta say, it's not a fun time. It's actually, like, miserable. Here's a banger from your guy, Mickey Gordon. Hell yeah. I wonder what Mick Gordon's working on these days. Magically gets into contact with Mick Gordon to get music for his game. He posts on Twitter. I know. I was reminded of Mick Gordon because he posted a funny thing where his face was, like, at the front, and then he started playing Doom music on top of it. I thought that was quite funny. What the hell is that handle? Like, what the hell is that? What is that handle? Fire extinguisher. What is that handle on the top? What the hell the shit is that, man? Oh, you know what, actually? I'm gonna delete this. Goodbye. And I'm gonna take a face. I'm gonna separate that. Good. We're gonna go ahead and scale this up. Just a tad. And then let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. Defect? Is that the thing he's working on? I did see Absalom. I did see that track that he made for that. Oh, Defect is that game. That game confuses me. Am I wrong in saying that? Like, do you guys feel like that game confuses you? No? Okay. All right, sure. All right, fine. That's okay. Call me stupid then. Fine. Call me dumb then. Okay, and then like on this side we got like a little handle here too. Put that right there. Put that bad boy. Put that bad boy right. Put right here. And then extrude it just down or something. It looks a little like something like this. Obviously, there's more detail to it, but you know, I don't get paid for those kind of details right now. So like, we can't afford those details. We cannot afford those details at the momento. Not in our budget. This is too small. Yes, I know that's what she said. You don't have to remind me. Just you? I don't know, it just looks confusing. It's like a shooter, but it's also not. Is it like team-based? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what it is. Like a squad-based game of some sort. Some sort of squad-based game. Or something. Yeah, I do be doing some crazy shit. Yeah, I do be doing some really psychopathic shit with my designs. Honestly, that's good enough. I don't want to get too high detail with this. I don't want to get too high detail with it. No, I don't want it. No, I don't want to. I don't even know what these things do. I'm not a firefighter. Okay, then next up we have... Next up we got a thing at the bottom here. Also, let's bevel this because that'll look cool. Hell yeah. The cool level has just increased by 5 gajillion. I want a small cylinder on this side. I don't know what this is. It's just, I know it's on here. It's going to be a thing because it's on here. So And because we can. Maybe it's a dial. Maybe it has a thing on it. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like the nozzle, bro. It's not the nozzle. Although it might look like it does kind of, yeah. Anyways, whatever. It's not the nozzle. He's rage baiting again. You guys are just using that word. You guys need to stop using that word. You're overusing the word. Your rage bait privileges have been revoked. You can no longer classify anything as rage bait. Is that the thing that tells you if it's empty? Yeah. I think. I don't know. Like I said, you're asking the wrong guy. You're asking the wrong guy for this information. Why do you connect vertices on circles, faces at the center? We don't want n-gons, so I just fan it. My Spotify playlist is halfway to 1,000 songs on it. How the hell do you find the things that you actually like? That's some bullshit. How the fuck do you... How do you find any of your music? Rage bait and train are the worst emotes I've seen in a while. Good job, Krim. This is literally community emotes, all right? You motherfuckers are the ones that requested these emotes. I didn't even put them. I was just the one that pressed the button, okay? Because you were like, hey, put this in. And I was like, all right. Okay, so don't yell at me. Yell at your fellow peers within the community. So this is a community effort. Okay, that one's mine. That one's me. That was me. Okay, that one's me. That was me. Sorry, rage bait. Sorry, my bad. Okay, that one's me. That one is me. Sorry, my B. All right, you got me on that one. That one might be my doing. That one might be my doing. Yeah, my bad. It looks like it has a hat. Wait, why does why does this look like, why does this low-key look like why does this kind of look like this? Am I crazy? It kind of looks like this. Am I crazy? Or am I just too creative? And nobody can see it. You guys see? It looks like it's wearing a cap backwards. You're too creative? Man, I'm so glad I got like... You see it? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh. That made me tired. Is it technically supposed to be a bolt? But we don't do... Yeah, it's technically supposed to be a bolt. Wait, I could do this in an easier way. Why am I doing this so stupid? Beep, beep, beep. Yes! Bolt! Bolt! 90 degrees? Yes, yes, yes. Correct. Very correct. Bolt, bolt, bolt. Very good bolt. Close enough, close enough. Nice Windex bottle. Is this for a window cleaning maintenance task? You fucking know it's not. You murder. That is rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait. Hoo hoo ha ha. Rage bait. Anyways, hold on. I'm looking at my reference. What? Why does the bolt have a beginning of the bolt? I don't care for that. Listen, who cares? Put the thing in. Put the thing in the bag. Why does it look like that? It looks so... Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna model it for you guys, and you guys are gonna be like, why does it look like that? I'm gonna model it for you guys, and you're gonna say, what the hell? Or maybe you won't say what the hell. I don't know. Yeah, surely there has to be a better way of doing this, right? And this is it right here. I guess you're going out of steam to keep the rage bait train going. Ha 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 ha. Why do you even care about textile density when you texture just go by vibes? Sorry if I'm asking too much tech. Why do you ever care about textile density when you texture or just go by vibes? I just go by vibes for the most part. The biggest thing with textile density though is if you're going way too, like, things having way too much texture quality versus other things, it just starts looking like shit. It just starts looking bad. That's the biggest problem. It just starts looking bad. Okay, so here's what the fire extinguisher looks like. This is what it looks like. It's actually a lot longer than this. It's actually longer than this, too. It, for some reason, looks like this. I love it. It's great. It fits the theme of the game, which is weird shape. I really hate how the bevel for this curve is technically, like, not correct. It looks like a banana. It really turns my gears. I gotta say, that really turns my gears. There, close enough. So, like, I don't get it. Does this rotate like this, and then suddenly now... I guess this is how you would go about activating the fire extinguisher, and then you aim it. Is that how it works? Is that how it works? Is it a foam FE? I don't fucking know. It's a fire extinguisher. Maybe foam? It's some shit. It's water and shit. I don't know. It looks like it's for electrical fires, based off of what I'm seeing from the images. Okay. There's our fire extinguisher. Our first, or going to be our first usable item. Our first usable item. Let's assign some really basic colors, albeit I'm probably going to texture this all as one thing. Should I just texture it all as one thing right now? We haven't done texturing in a while, have we? It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a real while since the last time we textured anything. Honestly, I just kind of just want to slap some really basic colors on this. I don't really want to do any like advanced texturing or anything. Yes. Ah, fuck it. No, that's a waste of time. We got other things to do. How long has the stream been going? 2 hours and a half? Ain't no way. All right. Slap one detail in here. Just to add some color breakup. All right, there we go. Okay, so this shall be called main. Then we need one for metal. Assign this to metal. Assign this, this, almost everything to metal. Assign this bit to metal. Then this will have another material. It's going to have black plastic, and then it's going to also have metal, because this part needs to be metal. Yeah! Okay, cool. That's a good start. I don't think we need any more than that. All right, cube projection. Parent it all to this, call it fire extinguisher. Watch a video, bruh? This guy thinks I need a video. He thinks I need a video. He thinks. You know what I do need? I need water. I need water. I haven't drank any water. I'm dehydrating by the minute. Hold on, I gotta check my humidifier. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Curve part. Usually you would think so, Nads, but for some fucking reason, this reference, it's made out of metal. So I think it's literally like this rotates and flips up. And I like the idea of that. I think that gives it like a really rustic feel. I think that gives it a really rustic feel. Isn't having that many materials bad for draw calls or some shit? Who cares? This is like a block out version anyways. This would just be main metal and black plastic. We just have 3 draw calls for the material IDs, which isn't like a big problem. Not a big problem currently. We'll probably make it all one texture at a future date or something. Ugh. I gotta stretch out my arms and stuff. Ow. Weird, I got like a random phone call. Okay. Export. Export. God, my arm kind of hurts. I wonder if my sitting position is like not good. My arm is like 90 degrees. So I feel like it's fine. But I don't know. Okay, so let's export this. And let's import it. Items. No, we'll put it in maintenance tasks. Shit's getting a little confusing in here. It's getting a little, we're getting a little confusing here. I'm not very happy with it. Oh my god, you just had to add all of these fucking materials. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Scram. So we got test material basic black, test material metal, and then we need our red. We need to make a red material. Test material red. You look good. You look good. Now, I'm assuming that's painted, so we probably don't want it to be metallic, but we are a stylized game, so I don't care. It's floating. Do not use WPO. Yes. That is our fire extinguisher. Let's go ahead and associate it to an item. Let's make an item for it. Item underscore fire extinguisher. Let's give it the mesh, which we probably want it to be a different mesh when you're wielding it, but I guess we'll figure it out. I don't know how this item pickup system actually works. I think it's literally just picking from Yeah, there we go. That's it. Ah, would you look at that? 3 fire extinguishers. Which is making a wooden sound. What purpose does the number prefixes for your folders have? This is something I adopted for my new projects. The number, basically, I can sort it. And it also gives priority to these folders over other folders. So when I start adding in marketplace assets into here, whenever that starts happening, it's not going to get in the way of my primary stuff, which is like my own assets for focused on the game. So 0_core is always going to be like the first folder here. I didn't like the idea of what some other people do is they just put an underscore at the very beginning. I fucking hate the look of that, so I just started numbering it. So that's just what a number prefix underscore. Is it easier to learn Unity or Unreal Engine? I don't know. I've never used Unity, so I can't really answer that. I think everybody will give you a different answer, but everything is going to be subjective to you and your experience and your learning style and all of that stuff. How'd you get the train to move even when you're not in Pi? That's because the train's not moving. The tracks have a shader that makes them move. And that makes it look like the train is moving, but in reality, the train is not moving. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. The only thing moving is the tunnel that's coming for us right now. Yeah. That's why my train's always late. It's not moving. It thinks it's moving, but it's not really moving. That's so trippy. Don't worry. It even trips me out, and I'm the one that fucking made it. I'm the one that put it in, and it trips me out, too. It's the weirdest thing ever. Okay, so now we just need to make it so when we pick up the fire extinguisher, we can actually use it. That is the next piece of the puzzle. Also, I fucking hate the fact that this new importer breaks all of my normals by default. Why can it stop doing that? Exploding fire extinguisher when? That would be great. If it like impacts something really hard, it like explodes into foam. The thing is, we do need to make, because fire extinguishers are almost a gameplay element, we do need to, we do actually need to make these kind of like infinitely spawn in some way on the train, you know what I mean? Because they become so important. So I don't know how we're gonna do that. We're gonna have to figure it out. Anyways, we need to put it in the engine with the result. It impacts fuel level drastically. That's the thing. You know what we could do? We can make it so if you don't have any fire extinguishers that you can find, maybe you can like use a generator or something, or like some sort of like matter manipulator that creates objects for you, but by doing that, it eats up some of the fuel. And even if you were to throw it in the furnace, it would not like, you wouldn't get a good return on it. That could be one way of resolving that gameplay problem, I guess. That could be one way of resolving that. Closing up loose ends. I feel like I should be able to hold R to start rotating the object. Maybe that should go on the list. I know we have a zoom in and out. That's something we want to put in so we can like bring an object closer or farther. You know, it would be really smart if I do the repo thing where to actually use an object, you have to hang on to it and throw it around and shit, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that. I think I'm going to make it so you actually equip it. And that way the equipping system actually has some value to it. Definitely very cozy. This stuff's cozy, man. We got a cozy vibe going. Of course, that cozy vibe will be destroyed once we start having monsters chasing at us. And hopefully we can get the feeling good. Hopefully we can make it feel good. Yeah. Okay, equipping items. What's going to be the system for equipping items? I think the item stats needs a static mesh. Do we use a static mesh or a skeletal mesh? Or the... I feel like we should just keep it simple. Make it a static mesh. Or do I use an actor? And we just attach the actor to the character? Man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What did I put in here? Did I not put an actor in here? Oh no, I didn't. I did not put an actor in there for using. Okay. Well, it's okay. It's a start. Let's get the fire going. Okay, those are all just actors for now. Let's just do an actor for this as well. BP underscore maintenance task dash fire. So this is quite literally just going to be a system particle cascade particle system component. Fire. Fire. Yep, that's my fire. Let's make it really low res, just to fit the theme of the style. Oh, wait, no, not LOD bias, maximum texture size. What does that look like? I'm curious. Yes, very fitting for art style. And then the tiled, make this 256. Yes, very fitting. Very fitting for the game style. It looks like shit, which is exactly what we want. Yes! Maybe even less. Wait, it's 64 by 64 already. Let's reduce this. Hell yeah. I don't know why the fire is tilted. Let's check the particle effect real quick. Oh, that's because it has a huge X velocity. So let's like reduce that. Sure, whatever. Let's just go with that. Okay, so now we have a fire. There's a fire. The goal would be that the player would be able to put this out, right? That's kind of the gist of this. Let's make it like a little bit larger. And then, of course, very important part, the collision. Running into it would damage the player. So will I let the player pee on it? What? What do you mean pee on it? I feel like it needs to be larger. Which means we can make the box slightly larger. You don't have a P button yet? We don't have a P button. There is no P button or poo button in the game. I know, I'm sorry. You can refund it, even though it's not even sold yet. You can go to your nearest Walmart to refund this game. Okay, so let's test this out. On component begin overlap. Other actor has interface, contains interface, implements yes, that's it. That's the one. The damage interface. If it implements the damage interface, we would like to damage the player, our character. Damage, actor. Target, other actor. Amount, I don't know. 5. Ideally, we'd want to increase. We don't have a hit result. Instigator, self. Impulse would be, I don't know. Hell yes. Did I not get the impulse to work? I swear I did. I swear I got it to work. This is bullshit. Motherfucker. Get the other clients in here. We need to test something. Youch! Whoa, I'm getting hit multiple times. Probably because there's like an enormous overlap. Also, am I hitting other players by doing this? No. It is it is activating multiple times. Hmm. It's calling multiple times on the server, which is not very good. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. So the fire is damaging the player multiple times. The impulse is not working, which is very funny. I swear I thought I got that working. Let me double check. What? Why are they being impulsed in like a random direction? Okay, so the impulse does work. It's just for some reason it doesn't work when you hit the fire. Or maybe it does. Maybe we just need to up the impulse amount. I don't know. Let's just do 15,000. 15,000. Doesn't work. Why not? Is it because we were doing it from an external actor? I knew this would be an issue at some point. I knew this would be a problem. I knew it'd be a problem. Why? What's going on? Where's the damage system? Where is it? Taking damage effect, play from start. Oh, because we'd be running down the server. And then this deals damage. Oh, so the impulse is kind of useless. Okay. I think ideally I'd want this to be done in a different way. Because we'd have to call server deal damage from the player character, which is, as one could say, quite diabolical. I think the fire, we'd want it to be replicated anyways, so set that to replicate. We're gonna want this to be replicated. And then let's do it so damage can only be called from the server. And that should solve the problem with players taking multiple ticks of damage. Never mind, because there's rollback, the server is calling it 5 million gajillion times. Very good, very, very good. Now, I swear there is isn't there a box collision that's with GMC? Doesn't GMC have like a collision box built in? I remember seeing something about GMC movement component. No. Where is that? I don't think I have it. Oh no. Yeah, I don't... Unless maybe it's the replication component? I don't think so. Okay, so on the server side, we have to... Well, we need to start a timer to check if you are still in the fire. And then we need to set that timer every whatever amount of seconds. So then that way, entering and exiting the fire doesn't immediately damage the player. That's going to have to be one of the things we do. Additionally, we need to call client deal damage. On here, which means we have to cast to the player character. Whatever. Whatever. Sure. Yeah, sure. Whatever. That fucking balls. Whatever. Balls. Whatever. The beauty of this is I actually don't need to call client deal damage on this. I just need to add impulse. I think. Because we're doing a direct call to this now from the actor. So the impulse would be this. Velocity change. We probably don't want it to be that high because now it's properly going to work. This system needs to change. Arr! Arr! Youch! Okay, sorry. Let's decrease that a little bit. That is a no-go. But that is great for us because then that means we only have one call. Okay, let's increase it a little bit. Okay, that's too weak. That's too weak. It's not strong enough. Okay. Okay, how is it that 3,000 and 1,000 are like completely different? Crimson's the best guy in the YouTube community. He explains everything with his theory and logics. Well, I don't know if I have that much logic, but you know. Well, you know, I don't know about. I don't know. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Client side should feel pretty good too. Whoa, that's actually like the best feeling thing they have. It's just, dude, that's too much. So the damage, they're taking way too much damage. But the thing is, if multiple players, we can't just do a delay in here because if multiple players run into this, then one of them gets iframes. So we almost need to keep track of each enemy that jumps into this separately, or we have a global timer on this fireplace, and each enemy that enters it gets added to that array to get damaged. I don't know how a multiplayer game would do this. You could use effects from gas. Don't bring up gas. I do not want to work on onboarding and getting gas set up for another project. I don't, please spare me. Spare me. Should players have iframes if you just store the iframes on the player? That's true. We probably would want some iframes anyways, just to resolve any like potential weird bugs that could occur. And we would probably want to store it on the player, and that would resolve the fire issue. Either way, the fire will need a timer to constantly damage the player. How is it that like 1,000 versus like 1,200 is like a huge drastic difference? There is the issue where it is kind of accumulating launches as well, which we don't want, right? So it's like... But it's so funny when you're in the air, it's such a huge difference for some reason. I don't know why it's such a huge difference. False is server. No, the server would only call it once for itself. And the client should only call it once for itself as well. Okay, so when you do non-velocity change, we have to like really up the number of this. Would it not be better to use actor location minus player location for the impulse vector? I'm using find lookout rotation. Let's see here. So from 15,000, let's go ahead and try, I guess, 55,000. That's weird if it, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's so weird. When we're jumping, it like could use damage over time. We are going to do damage over time for this anyways. I think ideally it'd also be cool if you actually get a status. It is starting to lean like maybe gas might be a good idea for this. Nobody mention it. Nobody mention it. Nobody mention it. I don't want to. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because like we could have like the status effect on fire, and then on fire deals slowly damage over time. I know. Okay. Maybe we don't want that much impulse. Let's just do this. Or maybe we do. I don't know. Maybe we want to go like crazy with it. It is a friendslop game at the end of the day, right? You know, we shouldn't go too serious with this. And I gotta also I gotta consider the damage over time potentially impulsing the player as well. Ow. Hey, hell yeah, Lucky. I'm glad you found it helpful. So, in theory, the idea would be you'd get a fire extinguisher. You would, well, it'd be in our inventory. And then we would switch to it in the hotbar. It would show up on our screen, attached to our screen, as does any first-person game does. And then we would left-click to shoot the nozzle. By the way, this is the wrong way. It would be this way. You would shoot it this way, and you would spew everything. You'd go, you know, like that. There you go. Do it to your friends. Do it to the fire. You know, hell yeah. Hell yeah! Add impulse to the player as you spray. I like that idea. Okay, now you're talking my language. You're talking my language. Just like how we did with the shotguns in Suit for Hire. Every time you would shoot the shotgun, it would launch you back a bit. Yes, now you're speaking my language, which is English and or French. Yes. All right, hold on. Okay, we need to get this item, this fucking item system to load in the item. I think either way we're gonna have to spawn an actor. As much as I don't want to, I think we're going to have to spawn in an actor anyways because we need custom logic associated with each item. So I think the reality of it is that the item is going to need a actor. So then how do you do client prediction for that? Is it bad to have an actor? It's just annoying because when we spawn an actor, we have to spawn the actor from the server for it to be properly replicated. Now, what we could do is the classic trick of we spawn a fake actor on the client and then we spawn it on the server and we wait until the server spawned it and then replace the client spawned object with the server spawned object. You guys get what I'm saying? So let's just start with spawning it on the server. I think you just described client prediction. Yeah. I'm pretty smart sometimes. You know, I can be a bit of a genius 10% of the time. Are there any database plugins that can handle that data for the server? I don't know. I just use the default Unreal stuff. Listen, I'm new here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing. So let's make a BP actor for this. We're just going to call it fire extinguisher, BP underscore item dash fire extinguisher. But ideally, we create a base blueprint off of this later. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the plan. The plan. Now, this is the item. It's facing the wrong way. X is forward, as you all know. And because of the way this is structured, we're going to say this is our item. You handle it from this metal thing. Yes. This is the way it's designed. This is the way it's designed. Yeah. I was more so asking for my own project, but yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. I just use the built-in stuff. I use the built-in stuff and Steam Core Pro. That's about it. That's about it. Nothing really extra. I actually took a look into the system that Repo uses. It looks pretty neat. And they have a version that's like in experimental for Unreal. What was it called again? It was called Balls. It was called... Does someone know? I could probably find it. Networking System Repo. Game. Networking framework. They use... Photon? Yeah, they use a thing called Photon. Futon. Like the couch / bed. Futon. Futon is popular in Unity. Yeah, apparently they're making an Unreal version. But it's an experimental, so I was like, I'm not going to use this. I shall just stick to Unreal and learn Unreal's replication system and various other goodies that it entails. Okay, so we got our fire extinguisher. I guess we would want to replicate it. Yes. Next up, we want to spawn this on the player character. Yes. Spawn this on the player character. Spawn this on the player character. We're now going to get into the realm of spawning items. Should I do that in the inventory component? Should I do the spawning of the actor in the inventory component? Photon sounds pretty neat, but experimental makes me hesitant. Yeah, I don't know if I would do experiment. If you're using Unreal. For Unity, it looks like it's very battle tested. So if you're using Unity, Photon seems like a pretty good, at least from a third part, like from a outside perspective, it looks like a pretty good thing for Unity users. But I don't know. I'd love to hear what Unity users say about it. Okay, we're just going to spawn the item for the player character because I don't care. Doth not careth what happeneth. On rep equipped item. Oh, we've already gotten started on this. Shit. On rep equipped item. Have we actually already gotten started on this? There's the equipped item is an integer. He's starting not to care. Slop, here we come. I'm not. I am caring. I'm caring. I'm caring. I am caring. Oh no! Wait. Integer is important. That's our item index. When we swap, where's our scroll wheel? Because that'll show me what's going on. Set selected item, which then sets the selected item on the client and on the server, probably for client prediction. And also, okay, we set, okay. Server set selected item, okay. Okay, Okay, I am very worried that players are going to spam buttons and then constantly spawn a bunch of shit. Which then makes me question the validity of the method that I want to choose, which is just spawning whatever we have equipped. I'm only chatting in emotes now? Ah, yes, like 70% of the internet. Welcome, welcome, friend. Welcome, come in, come in. Get yourself situated. Yes. Become one with the emoji or emote or whatever the fuck they call it now. What do they call it? Is emoji a boomer thing now? What are they calling it these days? What are the Zoomers calling the emotes these days? What are they calling it? Blurbs or something? I don't know. I'm sure they made up something new. They're so creative. I don't know. You think they call it BTTVs? They call it the BTVs. They call it the what do they call it? I wonder what they call it. They probably still call it emojis. I feel like that probably did die off, didn't it? And now I'm like, I'm starting to become old. I'm getting out of touch. I'm out of touch. Okay, if I spawn an actor, man, I am concerned about this. My concern is that is there a game that shows how they do this? I looked at the shooter demo code at one point. That shit was confusing. I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at. Spawning equipped items in multiplayer. Let's see if someone has a good grasp of this. I'm reading a bunch of shit. Whoa, this motherfucker's typing a whole ass essay. I was scrolling down a little bit and I felt like I started sweating. I actually got a cold sweat there. I can't lie. So I do think it is literally a basis of spawn local, spawn a local version of the item and then just spawn it on the server. But then the worry is that what if the player starts spamming buttons to equip items? Would they in theory just spawn a shit ton of items? Or would it catch up and I don't know. Let's see what kind of other great things we can find. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well. I guess we just spawn the thing. On the thing. Spawn the thing on the thing. Let's see, Reddit. Now we're on Reddit. Ah, great, fantastic. Would we wait, I'm wondering, would we would we? No, we wouldn't. If we're replicating an item, we wouldn't spawn the actor class in the notify. No. No, we would not. We would not. I was wondering for a moment there. All right. Well, let's try this then. For one, we need to know what item we are spawning in our thing. We need to go to our C++. And then we need to go, where am I? Item? Here it is. Lootable item data asset. Okay. Object handle info. Okay, so now we need This is going to be a... Would this have to be a soft object pointer, or could it literally just be an actor? I guess you'd probably want to do soft object reference. Oh, great. We're going to have even more of a delay because we have to load the item in first and then put the item on the thing and then... Oh, fantastic. Item equipable actor. Okay. Balls. Okay. All right, well, time to rerun. Let's just make sure that everything's saved here. Save all. Rerun. Well, well, well. It's time to see how we're going to end up doing this, because I don't know. This might be a very convoluted... there might be a very convoluted solution to this problem. Spawning items. Equipable items. That's going to be quite the it's going to be quite the conundrum. The stream froze right after you said rerun, and then I saw C++ on the screen. Listen, this C++ is fine. It's literally just a header file. This could be worse. This could be much worse. It could get really bad over here. And it probably will at some point. Oh, it probably will. Wait, is this an actor class? I forgot what this is supposed... What is this supposed to be? Soft object pointer? Is it like a U actor? I think it is a soft class reference. Yes, it's a soft class reference. Soft class pointer? Okay. Okay. Big Soto. Okay, run, rerun, rerun again. Rerun again. Rerun again. Rerun again. Okay, now let's check. Aha! So this will spawn BP underscore item fire extinguisher. Now, ideally, we'll have a main blueprint or main... we might make it in C++. But we'll have a main thing, and then instead of this deriving off of a actor, we'll probably want it to derive from the item. And then that way we can directly call any sort of base class calls or whatnot. And then that should be good. It should be good. Okay, so whenever we select an item, we want to spawn that item and attach it to the player. We're not going to do any client prediction stuff yet. None of that shit. None of that shit. Okay, and then the actor will be equipped item. Ah, fuck. So I forget how to. I haven't fucked with my inventory component in a while. Drop item from inventory, move index to index. Is inventory full? Is equipped slot empty? Well, we probably want to check if it's empty. For one. You want to make sure it's not empty. And then we want to check the item itself. Do we not have a get function for that? No. Alrighty then. Then we want to get... Oh, we're getting a copy. Great. Which is fine. We want to... what was the thing? Actor? Item equipable actor. Okay. So first, we need to load the asset, which might add a potential slight delay. Then we give it the... What? Object class reference, actor class reference. Oh my god, I'm get class. No, it'd be actor. All right, spawn transform. Let's just start with basics. Get actor location. This is probably going to have to be the instigator, by the way. Otherwise, this is going to spawn, I think, on... I think it's going to spawn on... the server. Okay, we haven't spawned a singular fire extinguisher, apparently. Okay, there's one. Okay, let's start with a client first. What? Okay. Let's see if this is even running first. So, breakpoint here. I'll pick up one, and then I'll let someone else pick up one. Oh, even the server's not calling it. Wait, what? Server set selected item is equip slot empty. Oh, I bet you this doesn't even get a reference to the actual inventory because we're not calling it from the instigator. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Ah, yes, of course. I'm silly and forgot that the false is not. Yeah, whoops. Oopsies. Okay, now let's try that again, but with the proper code this time. So I pick this up, I equip it. It actually spawned on the client that called it. That's kind of crazy, actually. Wait, can client 2 pick up the fire extinguisher? And will it... Dude, I don't know how multiplayer works. It gets the actor location of the current actor, but is it getting the actor of what... this is a run on server. You would think run on server means... You would think it means... Okay, anyways, when we unequip the item, we want to destroy any of the items that the player had in their hands. So I guess it'll do a sequence. This will become current equipped item. Sure. Current equipped item. This would probably be replicated. Current equipped item. We'd want to destroy this. Now, I know this is not the best way of doing things. I know there's probably a better way of doing things. Having items constantly be spawned and destroyed is probably not the most ideal solution. Trust me. I know. Okay. But this is the best we got right now, okay? I'm surprised to see that spamming the button is not causing multiples to be spawned in. Of course, though, dropping it is not actually destroying it. We'll fix that later. Just put that on the board. Put it on the to-do list. Okay, there we go. Destroy equipped item if item being dropped is equipped. Okay, good. Good. Very good. Yes, very good, yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. We migrated to Trello? Yeah. When did we do that? Kind of recently, but we've been doing it for the past, like, a few days. Notion was getting a little too hectic with the the big list that it was forming, and I knew that it was going to get better, so yeah. I knew that it was going to get even worse and worse.
Shit my pants, I did.
Hey, B3 Sound, thank you for the prime. Thank you very much. Thank you. Can I attach this actor to the actor on the server? So I want to attach this to our camera. Wait, is the server not able to equip this thing? Where is the fire extinguisher? I feel like keep relative just does not work the way you anticipated to. Why did you shit your pants? I don't know. Ask that guy, not me. All right, so we have the fire extinguisher. It's the rotation of it is not replicated, apparently. I don't know why. Let's attach it to the camera instead. Maybe the camera will work. I don't know. Let's find out.
Shit my pants, I did.
Okay. We have a
It's almost
we have a
time
problem.
for the second baby. Hashtag name thy baby Rubless.
Uh-oh. Is it not showing on owner side? Of course it's not showing on owner side. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Because this is invisible. Whatever, just put it on the camera, boom. This isn't working anyways, whatever. I'll put the thing on the fucking thing, whatever. Screw it! Mister, thank you for the prime, thank you. Almost time for the second baby. 18 months, I guess that is. The second baby. I don't know, I don't know anything about that. Okay, so get actor location, but we don't want the actor location, we want it to be slightly forward. Let's see if we can get this to work. This is so weird because this is technically happening on the server, but it's not? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. I was hoping that this would also get impacted by the rotation of the camera, but I guess other players don't actually know about the rotation of your camera. They only know the rotation you're facing in. Which kind of sucks. That's kind of shit. Unless I like attach it to the mesh. Which I guess maybe the client has their own version of it and other people looking at the client get, I don't know. There are many ways we could do this. Is this still not visible on my screen? I swear. I see, it's right there. I'm looking at it. Where is it?
Shit my pants, I did.
I have a feeling because... Why is it not visible? Dude, I don't know. I don't know why this is being set to invisible. Also, the owner is not being set, but I guess by attaching the actor, does it also set the owner? I don't know. If I do self, would this be, in theory, the server, or... I find our server RPCs to be the weirdest thing ever. Ah, there we go. I see the nozzle. I see the nozzle. It's facing the wrong way. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, yeah, it does. Actually, yes, it does. Actually, it kind of does, because we did not set the world rotation. Okay, set the world rotation. Okay, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Okay, no fire extinguisher spawned. By the way, Mister, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Dude, we're so fucking ready. What? That's not... I put the nozzle in the right spot. Why is it not spawning in the right way? Why is it not... You got a fire for me to put out? I can put out that fire for you. Oh, yeah. Don't look. Okay. Why is this broken? Get forward vector of camera boom. Stand back. I'm about to blast. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, hold on. I swear we used a node to get actor eye viewpoint. No, 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 no. Ah, whatever. Let's try follow camera. Sure. The offset keeps changing. If I look up, the offset is like in the camera. This is really peculiar. It's probably because there's a node somewhere. Hold on. Let me try to find which one it was. I believe we use it in our animation blueprint. There is something that is replicated. And I don't know if it's get actor eye viewpoint. It is get base aim rotation. Huh? Okay. Get base aim rotation. So this is replicated. This we could do a get forward vector. And additionally, we can also put it in the spawn transform. Ah! Blueprints! The nodes, they're intersecting, intertwining. Okay. What the fuck, man? I'm assuming get actor location is correct. That at least I think is correct. It's just now down to the base aim rotation is all kinds of messed up. Brother, you've got to be kidding me. Is this really is this a joke? Is this a joke to you? What the hell is going on? I feel like we need a location that's on the the player character or something. There's Xander. Okay, get base aim rotation is, who would have thought, actually worse than the other method. Which is weird because this is replicated. Very odd, considering this is replicated. What the... The possibility is that is not getting the right target pawn. Very possible. Very possible that we need to do a call here for the actual actor that wants to spawn it. And so we shall call instigator, and then instigator shall be this. And let's see if it then gives us the thing. When is the day after coming out? I've been waiting for ages. Brother, the day after is tomorrow. Like, I don't know what to... The day after is tomorrow. And then after that, the day after is after tomorrow. And then you're basically waiting forever because there's never a time where you truly grasp the day after because the day after is always tomorrow. Anyways, watch this. Watch this drive. Hold on. I hate this. I'm really mad. I'm getting real mad. Get base aim rotation does not work the way I want it to. Bro, stop. Get view input? No, that's input action. Camera? Man. See, I don't know if actor eye's viewpoint works anymore, but let's try it out. This shit's not working. Do you understand? This shit ain't working. I just realized get actor location is probably not the best, not the best example for that because I actually think the actor location is right in the middle, not where the camera is. It's starting to piece together. The fuck up was not the rotation. It was always my stupid, I'm dumb. Why is it slightly different when we look up, though? And now we're reaching some weird stuff. Okay, I actually think... Go back, get base aim rotation. Cut out the instigator. Get actor location. Wrong. Get... world location of the camera. Yep. Yep. Compile that. Yep. Okay. Pick this up. Try it out. What can you hear? Okay. Rotation still not working. Get base aim rotation. What if we hook up the instigator that we put in here? Maybe we were going in the right direction. Who knows? It appears we were not going in the right direction. I'm stupid. I'm a dummy. Okay, so spawn transform rotation, get base aim rotation for some reason still does not work. Apparently getting the world rotation of the camera is not enough. Which is ridiculous, considering that, like, I feel like it should. Let me try it again. Let's try it again. Hold on, one more time. It works. Don't shoot. I got a gun. Give me your money. Ow, ow. Dude, get this guy out of the way, man. Get him out of the way, man. Oh no, please, don't spray. That's weird, dude. Just, whatever. Okay, I don't want it to be right in the screen. However, yeah, I don't want it to be right in the screen. However, the problem with this is we have to do this in correspondence with the... just do a transform. Yeah. Transform location. From world, local space to world space. Yes, yes. Oh, great, no fire extinguisher. I don't know where the fire extinguisher spawned. But I can't see it. I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to be relative transform. Maybe it is. Okay. So transform position from local space to world space. Is it a transform location or is it transform? Sorry. I actually think this is correct, but the only thing I want to feed into it is the rotation. Because I don't care about the location. Because I want the location to be zeroed out. Yes! It works! Yes, we are so friend slopping. That is a what's a word called when it's an action? A verb? We are so friend slopping. We're turning that into a verb now. Okay, let's move it down a little bit. So we got a little bit of the let's do 18 here and let's do negative 8 on the z-axis. Great, not a single fire extinguisher in sight. Okay, good. And then we need to check the clients to see if the clients are working. A little bit more on the z-axis. A little bit more on the z-axis. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is great. You get the get all that good stuff out. You know what I mean? Okay, let's check clients. Tiny ass fucking box in the corner here. Does it work properly on the clients? Yeah. You can switch really quickly and it deletes it. So what we might actually want to do is on the client side, maybe we set it to invisible. Okay, hold on. I'm having an epiphany. Is that the word? I'm having a vision. What if we just say fuck the item bar? No, wait, no. Because, like, you could probably still use an item kind of like repo where you're just dragging it around rather than having it as an actual item. Wait. Oh, that's so trippy. It's attached to the camera now? Wait, hold on. Here, use this. Here, take this. Even though I still haven't attached to me. Wait, that's not right. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. wait, guys. I don't know about you guys, but do you see something really weird here? Wait. Maybe the server. Ah, the server sees the attachment, but the clients do not. Funny. Very funny. Macaroni, thank you. Appreciate that. I hope the VODs have been fun to watch. Because it's attached to the camera boom, and I guess the only thing that cares about the camera boom is the server. I think ideally we attach this to the mesh. Yeah. Marathon is finally coming out? When is it coming out? When hither it cometh? March? Where did they announce this? Yeah, and then we do like click, left click, and then we like, and then we go like, you know what I mean? That's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be so sick, dude. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a C++ actor for that, but it's been 4 hours. I'm overworking. But, yeah, there's a new trailer. Let's just watch it real quick before I leave. The final thing that we do on stream. It's a whole ass video documentary. Oh my god. It's 22 minutes long. Oh my god. They couldn't have made a longer video. It's not 4 hours yet. It's literally 4 hours. Okay, we'll watch a little bit of this, and then I'm out of here. What's happening in the marathon world?
Players want more challenge. The whole point of an extraction shooter is that you're challenged to even survive in this world.
Could have been 23 minutes. It is 23 minutes. It's 22 minutes and 56 seconds.
From the alpha, the world didn't feel dangerous. The world didn't feel lived in.
Tau Ceti 4 to us is this place that really doesn't want you there. And that sort of survival narrative really fits really well with the kind of world that we're creating.
The world needs to feel like there is something sinister underneath the surface, even when the colors are really bright.
You should not be here.
Did they change some of the visuals?
The classic Bungie.
It looks a little different.
Where you are blasting stuff in the face and it feels amazing with the sort of high tension of the survival genre.
If you want good loot, you have to go to places
Roblox guns.
Either risks from other players or risks from AI.
So we have all these tools now, Rook with Prox Chat, and the way the game works and sort of how tense it is. I think all those things work together really well.
Wait, did they put proximity chat in the game?
You have another Rook. Oh, stop that. No. Sorry.
Oh, they were definitely seeing how Arc Raiders was doing. It's just another friendslop game. They got proximity chat. It is a friendslop game.
The Marathon ship is essentially a ship that we sent out from Earth, an Earth that was overpopulated, to explore and colonize a star far away that we call Tau Ceti. In a lot of ways, it's like the tale of humanity trying to go out into the dark void of space, find a place to colonize, and failing terribly at it.
Everyone's gone. Something catastrophic happened.
They have proximity chat, free loadouts, and corpses.
Absence that's
definitely
important.
seems
it's
like
the things that
they saw how Arc Raiders was doing.
The modern race to Tau Ceti.
It's crazy because I think, if I remember correctly, Arc Raiders came out with their test build that was really good. People were having a really good time with it. I think around the same time Marathon did their public test build.
Started when a mysterious signal came through the
and
galaxy.
that was
the turmoil that sort of ensues gives rise to all these corporations that were invested in this Marathon project now going, what happened? How do we recoup our investment?
And then layered on top of that is
These losers don't even have a space train. They might
have
a space train.
Corporations and revolutionary groups.
In our version of the world, we send people out not just to discover what happened, but also to collect from the things that remain there, and those people are runners.
As a runner, you're a biocybernetic mercenary who's traded their human body for a biosynthetic one.
You're not an unkillable God Slayer. You are a mercenary, a disposable mercenary. You will live, you will die.
They are not people. You are the person. You go into that shell and adopt the personality matrix that is specifically designed to help you do the thing that you need to do. And you've been
Why didn't they
hired by
put
these
proximity chat
factions
into
to
that
come
one
to Custody
test?
to scavenge it for anything that might be of value.
As a runner, you've left your body behind. You've traveled light years so that you can have access to the ultimate payday.
With extraction shooters, it is all about survival. There are other people who want the same things that you want, and it's up to you to best them.
Something about the visual that smells like another flop to me. I actually always liked Marathon's visuals.
Anticipation of something. Could there be another crew in the distance?
I thought it looks cool.
Did I just hear a gunshot? Did I hear AI just alert?
I think it looks cool.
And then there's the loud, bombastic action moments where the minute something is alerted, the minute you're in that fight, now it's go time. Players particularly pose a lot of danger to you. They can make a lot of decisions that you might find illogical and completely trick you into scenarios. Sometimes the best loot box is another player that you see along the run. So there's a few different ways you can play the game. So one of them is you can play
The game was dead?
with your friends.
It definitely had its
and also
paces.
through crew fill, which will just match you with two other players.
Definitely had its
You can play
issues.
solo, and you'll jump into a game with a bunch of other solo players.
In solo, I think the stakes are a bit higher, right? You have only yourself to rely on.
You still have prox chat, so you can call out to other solos, but you are playing a tense alliance game where it's really up to them whether or not they decide to honor or respect that alliance you might have created.
It's all about figuring out what's your investment, what's your stake, when to get in, when to get out, and when to kill the other guy. Being good at Marathon is like playing poker with guns.
One of the things we've really focused on
I think that
is
shot looks
making
cool,
sure
and that
the
shot.
environments are selling the tone we want to hit with the game.
We've brought a little bit of groundedness, a little bit of grit, a little bit of darkness, a little bit of that mood that kind of is necessary for an extraction shooter to feel dangerous.
Our biggest goal has always been player immersion.
We're trying to keep everything as believable and realistic as possible.
So we cranked up all the material responses, feel accurate, feel realistic. You'll get gloss, you'll get...
Yeah, I don't remember that necessarily.
And one of
I
those
remember
things
gloss,
is
but
all that sexy, but when you layer in just a little bit more, responsive to light, a little bit more
I
responsive.
bet you if you looked at old footage and new footage now, two things they did. A little bit more gritty texture resolution and you got it, reflections. Because reflections equals graphics.
Layer in all these different things, the world becomes much more alive. It feels like a real place. And then when you're feeling like a real place and you feel in danger, now your run matters.
I think it looks cool. I think it just needs to be fleshed out. It had a really rough
Or when it's
marketing
raining,
start,
weather
though.
feels like weather now.
And
when it's
also
sunny.
the fact that they stole an artist's work was probably not the best addition to their PR.
You get this really nice bleaching effect. It feels bright. It feels warm when it's sunny now. I feel like we're just celebrating that color so much more. I think it just contributes to the whole effect.
So we have dead bodies in the game now. We also have decay on the runners themselves. You'll actually see.
Bro's trying to justify that reflection to make the game matter.
We're actually dropping the body. The body stays there, and the body slowly.
Atmosphere
decays over
definitely.
time as you
Atmosphere and graphics.
So you come into a room, and you
always
see a bunch
make
of
an
carnage,
impact.
But you see one body.
As much
still
as people
pristine.
say graphics don't make an impact on a game, they're fucking lying. I'm sorry. You're lying if you're saying that you think graphics don't make an impact. I think they do matter for sure.
know that their killer is probably...
I'm not saying things like, oh, Lumen or whatever, but I mean like the graphics, the look of the game, the feel of the game, etc. are such an important thing. They don't matter for me. You're a liar and a thief, and fuck you, man. Rage bait.
Close, and you are not safe. If everybody is just a messy goop, you're probably okay.
No, I'm not. All right, tell me the last 6 games you played, Candy.
Audio is a huge gameplay component in Marathon. Every sound plays.
Tell me the last 6 games you played.
Footsteps tell players everything. It's telling you what is the type of threat that's around you. Where are they at? Are they above you? Are they far away? Are they close by? So if I'm in bioresearch and I hear a particular material type, I know, hey, they're on the 2nd floor and they're in this room. Our hero is the world. So we're constantly trying to figure out where can music help reinforce what is the vibe and intent of this place.
There was the discussion about the interaction between score and sound design. And I wanted to create a score that wasn't just like full of instruments you've heard before. The job was, how can I make what I'm seeing, this race to survival, even more...
Candy's preparing a list of games to rage about you, criminal?
Or even more thrilling.
GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2,
Flight Night, Silent Hill F, Marvel Rivals, 1 match. Queen's Domain demo. I don't know what that is. What is Queen's Domain? Is that 6? I don't know. I can't count. Queen's Domain. Good looking graphics to me. Albeit a little crunchy for my eyes, but good looking, good graphics. Hell to the fucking yeah. Good graphics. Now here's the thing. My definition of graphics might be different from other people. I think this got fucking sauce. This guy's a lot of sauce. That's a cool ass game. Add that to my wish list. Marvel Rivals, good looking. Silent Hill F, good looking. Fly Night, I would say good looking. It's got style to it too. It's got a theme to it. Other people will look at it and be like, this looks indie. But in my opinion, I think it's got the sauce. I think it's got the sauce. Clover Pit, good graphics. Misery? What was Misery again? Oh, it's this game. Yes, this game. Yeah, this game. This game that has a very young developer who, we refunded it after like an hour or so. Why'd you guys refund this one? Or what was your guys' consensus of it? I don't know. The thing is, people look at graphics and they think, it has to look like RDR2. I don't think so. I think visuals and just visual, like art direction, visual language and stuff like that, I think is like super important. You didn't like the graphics? Felt like a very early sandbox.
We have 4 zones, and each one of those zones has...
I never know if people are talking about art direction or visual fidelity when saying graphics. I think it depends on who you're talking to. I think it heavily depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to a normie who like just plays GTA 5, FIFA, and RDR2, they mean by graphics they mean visual fidelity. I would say. I would argue. If you're talking to literally anybody else, I think they mean like a mix of the two.
Has its own sort of approach to kind of level design and what it asks players to kind of think about and do.
People are saying it's like Stalker but better. That's some fucking copium if I've ever seen it. That's crazy. Anyways, I'll talk shit about that game. I'll talk shit about Misery because the developer is like some young kid who like used slurs and shit and then apologized about it, but they still did it. And I don't think they actually apologized about that. I think they apologized to like, what was the whole thing? They apologized to like Z apologists or whatever. What was the drama around that game? There was some drama around Misery. It was pretty bad because they got removed from Steam for a copyright strike, but the way they reacted to it actually made it way worse.
With Perimeter, you're kind of on the outskirts of the colony. It's a little more spread out. You got a little bit more areas to be safe and to sneak around, but it's also a little more
I really like the visuals of this game.
It really brings the sense of...
You're kind of on the outskirts of the colony. It's a little more spread out. You got a little bit more areas to be safe and to sneak around.
That fence looks so weird. That's a weird looking fence. That's a very odd looking fence.
But it's also a little more straightforward.
How do you know he's young? I think he literally said that he's like younger than 18, if I remember correctly.
The sense of scale. It sits like in our fantasy as expansion site for the colony on the very edges of where they had settled on Tau Ceti. UESC are also there trying to understand what has happened and secure the area. Death is a part of Marathon. It happens a lot, even on Perimeter, which we talk about as a more friendly zone to new runners. You are still gonna die a lot.
Attention, unauthorized runner. You are trespassing.
The drama was they had some files from Stalker in the game, songs, and some unused models. GSG, the devs of Stalker are Ukrainian. They made it sound like it was some attack against indie game devs. Yeah, it was. It was a whole thing. It was a whole fucking thing. But there was some more shit that was even bad, like really bad, which I don't know if it was fabricated, but they apparently admitted to saying the shit that they said, so... Wait, hold on, let me see here. Misery dev drama. Oh yeah, they admitted that they said that stuff too. Yeah, they said some pretty gnarly stuff. They said some pretty gnarly things. Where was the image of the type of shit that they said? Does anybody have the screenshot of the shit they said? What were some of the things that they said? Oh yeah. Wait, I don't want to read it out. I really don't want to read it out loud. It's not good. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff. Anyways.
In a military security zone.
It was really important to us that the UESC were not trivial to fight.
This video is too long, chat. I'm gonna be honest. You guys could watch it. I gotta go. They're talking about a lot of cool stuff. The game looks interesting. I'm looking forward to it releasing and me probably not buying it because I don't really buy games these days. Why would I watch Roblox alone? What? That's crazy. It's crazy that you'd say that.
I think the thing that I'm most excited about for Marathon is getting...
Working on the end.
That's what we're trying to live up to.
The colors palette is kind of like Splatoon. I like the color palette, man. I think it's got sauce. That's just me. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Am I doing anything tomorrow? I don't think so. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for lurking, chat, and sticking around. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys all sticking around for my stupidity. What did we do today? I don't know. We made a fire extinguisher. Now we can equip things. Now it's just a basis of being able to use the thing that we've equipped. So I might do that off stream. Maybe I will. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for dropping by. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Have a good one. Okay, bye.